Despite his scoring ability, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a poor outside shooter and a poor passer, making him unsuitable for an all-star role in the Western Conference. But Giddey may be an NBA star. 19-year-old shooting guard gets it. Like young Nikola Jokic, he sees 5 moves ahead. Giddey can hit drive and kick dimes, cross-court swinging passes, and soft lobs. As a rebounder, he has a keen sense of timing and can anticipate the angle of the ball of the glass. A league-average long-range shooter like Giddey might soon average 18 points per game, 10 assists per game, and 9 rebounds, making him a fringe MVP candidate. The Thunder must trade. They trade up 2 future young All-Stars for a top 5 player in LeBron James. The insult alone would push LBJ to new heights if the Lakers traded him to Oklahoma City. He'd work hard in the winter and enter the 2023 season with the biggest chip the NBA has ever seen. He'd be a clear MVP favorite. It was like seeing an overdrawn stockbroker try to pay his mortgage. If OKC could leverage its vast cap space to bring in talent, it would likely be better than the Lakers next year and possibly beyond. Michael Porter Jr. has a lifetime three-point percentage of 41.9 and 48.9, hit rate from 16 feet to the arc. But he's more than just a shooter. He shoots almost a quarter of his shots in the lane and connects on 78.5% of his rim shots. The Lakers would get younger and secure a future trio through 2025 if they made this move. Murray, Horton Tucker, and Porter Jr., along with Johnson and Anthony Davis, would be a championship-caliber starting unit if Frank Vogel asked Russell Westbrook to come off the bench. James and Jokic, Jokic and James. LBJ and Jokic would be fantastic together. Consider Jamal Murray has been out all season due to injury. Michael Porter Jr. has missed all but 9 games this season, and the Nuggets are 36-25, tied with the Mavericks for the 5th spot in the Western Conference. Westbrook and Jordan Poole would be a great Lakers backcourt. Poole's mid-range game and ability would get into the lane should help relieve some of the strain on Anthony Davis. Even if Westbrook's mistakes aren't glamorous, Poole's hard-nosed defense would help cover up for Westbrook's mistakes. Away from rebuilding next season, this move sets up the Lakers advantageously for the future. After Westbrook's deal expires in 2023, the Purple and Gold would have plenty of salary space to acquire the impact players to join AD, Green, Kuminga, Poole, Wiseman, Horton Tucker, and Reeves. LBJ would join Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Wiggins, and Kevin Looney as the Warriors' starting lineup. This bunch is unstoppable. Curry and LeBron James deconstruct single coverage like mathematicians. When it comes to double-teaming LeBron or Steph, they'll have Klay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins, 2 all-star shooters, or Looney, alone near the hoop for an easy 2. The Lakers, on the other hand, would boast 2 of the top 10 defenders in the world in Anthony Davis and Jimmy Butler. Harrow is a better ball hawk than you think, keeping his assignments to a 44.2% clip from the field in 2021 to 2022. PJ Tucker is also an excellent frontcourt defender. Westbrook would be the weak link, but Frank Vogel could help conceal him on the opposing team's worst perimeter offensive option, leaving Butler to play the league's top point guards. For this group, it would all come down to health. Unlike this year's Lakers, who lack depth and trustworthy two-way players, this starting lineup would be lethal. If Anthony Davis can stay healthy in 2022 to 2023, this Lakers team has a chance to ascend the mountain. Bam Adebayo is an excellent defender who has slowly gained Defensive Player of the Year traction with his recent performance. On the season, he has kept his assignments to 5.4% of their typical average while shutting down pick-and-roll actions, protecting the rim, and covering smaller players out near the arc. He's also averaging 18.9 points per game while continuously putting down pressure in the basket with his cuts, lobs, and slashes in the lane. Lowry at 35 is still a great playmaker at this point guard position. He's averaging 7.9 assists per game, as well as 13.4 points per game. He has all the passes in his repertoire, and he's deadly off the dribble, capable of knocking a team out from deep or mid-range just by himself. Duncan Robinson and Max Strus would be an excellent two-way player, both players having above-average shooting percentages from beyond the arc, and they get after it on the less enjoyable end. In the playoffs, the 3 of LeBron James, Adebayo, and Lowry, accompanied by 2 outstanding long-distance marksmen in Duncan Robinson and Max Strus, would be extremely difficult to beat.
King James, the self-proclaimed greatest player of all time. Does he have a strong argument, though? Well, certainly a lot stronger than many want to acknowledge. LeBron can be considered the gold standard for many different basketball attributes: athleticism, reliability, longevity, and overall productivity. LeBron is the all-time leading scorer in NBA playoff history, in other words, the most important games of the NBA season. LeBron is the only player in NBA history to have over 30,000 points and 10,000 assists, which strengthens his argument for the label of greatest all-around player in NBA history. He has a realistic chance of ending his career as the NBA's all-time leading scorer, and he's arguably the NBA's best passer in the league today. When many people view LeBron James, they don't see him as a pure scorer, but LeBron actually has quite a few statistics that supports his case as the greatest scorer in NBA history.
Thank you guys for making it to the end of the video, and we hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribe to our channel for more bagger videos just like this. I'll see you guys next time and have a great day. Peace.